We're entering a very intense time in the world with a very real possibility of war on the horizon. And I think it's going to be more important than ever that we be very careful about what we're sharing in social media. And this is not just something where I'm talking about fake news. I'm also talking about real news, but real news with perspectives that differ from our friends, our acquaintances, and our enemies. In social media, it's so easy for things to be misconstrued. It's so easy to strike a chord when you didn't necessarily mean to. People can't see your body language. People can't get as good a feel for your emotion. And people don't have time to really sit down and rationally talk to you about your perspective. Because as we become keyboard warriors, it's really easy to just lash back at somebody who has an opinion that you disagree with. Because in some cases, if not many cases, if not most cases, you're probably not going to see the people in person that you're arguing with. Especially if you have a friend who's arguing with another friend and they may not even know each other, or they may just be casual acquaintances. It can be really easy for things to escalate in a hurry and get out of control. So it's really important that in these emotional times, when you're talking about war and peace, that we really be very careful about what we're sharing. Because losing a friendship, losing an acquaintanceship, developing an enemy in social media because you have differences of opinion is not really worth it. So think very carefully about what you're sharing, the perspectives that you're sharing, the news that you're sharing, the opinions that you're sharing. Because sharing the wrong thing could start a fight that could be counterproductive, that won't benefit you or the person that you're arguing with. And you have to ask yourself once again, is it worth it? For some of you, the answer may be yes. For others of you, it's not worth it. If you have a disagreement with somebody, or if you want to have a debate with somebody, do it face to face. Don't wage that battle in social media. It's too easy for things to be misconstrued. It's too easy for people to take things personally. And when you can't sit down and rationally talk it out face to face, it can sometimes end in the ugliest of ways. You can simply decide to end your Facebook friendship, or you can get incredibly nasty and then just walk away from each other, and neither of you will probably end up being very satisfied. So think very carefully about what you post on social media. In a time of war, emotions are going to be running high, and the things that you say, however well intended, could end up leading to disastrous consequences.